What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Damon Tarot. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Let's get into a reading for Earth signs. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is going to be messages for the upcoming week. What's that? August 3rd. So the week of August 3rd, what to expect, whatever messages you need to hear. Earth signs, this is going to be for you. So, starting, we have protection, consciousness, abundance. This is something about like seeing the bigger picture. I think for the upcoming week, August 3rd, you're gonna understand why something played out the way it did, or you're going to understand why you had to be separated or why you had to be moved away or moved out of a situation. You're just basically going to see why things turned out, why things played out the way that they played out. Because it's not only for protection, but it's to protect like some type of asset. Okay. Whatever that means to you. We're going to clarify more with tarot though. You might want to like change your passwords. Like if you haven't changed your passwords in a while, specifically like for banking apps, whatever kind of banking apps you use, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, you might want to update your passwords or like change them too. It's probably time to do that. Okay, we are going to clarify this message. Okay. What's the message, please? The Chariot. Three of Swords. And the Hierophant reversed. So yeah, there's something here about moving away from, well, I'm going to clarify the Hierophant more, but what I'm seeing here with the Hierophant reverse is there's some, it could be a person, it could be an organization, right? Something like that. But there's something here where you look to as a source of either authority or wisdom or just like, there's someone here that you trust, but this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. And I think that this upcoming week, you're going to be moved away. Like something's going to happen, right? And whatever happens, it might be pretty painful to realize, like, oh, this person that I thought that I could look up to wasn't really about shit. You know, there's something about that. You realizing something about someone who carries himself or who comes off as like an authoritative figure or a trusted source of information, of discernment, of wisdom, something like that. And you're going to realize that this person, they have like very shady ways of doing things. Okay. And this is going to be something that probably when it happens, it's going to be pretty painful, right? But it could have been way worse. Like, had you if you were to have stayed in whatever this is, or you know whether this is just associated with this person or allowing them access to something. So say like you have this is really giving me like a situation where you trust someone enough to give them access to like your bank account, right? Like say whatever, right? It's like, yeah, here you go. Here's my bank card or here's my PIN number or something like that, where you trust this individual to have to oversee something of value to you, and you're going to realize that this person is um, they don't practice what they preach. You know, they are very hypocrite. That's what it is. They're very hypocritical. There's something about that you're going to see in this upcoming week. But whatever plays out, it could have been way worse. Like it's going to be enough for you to really wake up and open your eyes to what this energy is about. Um, Enough to where you'll realize that I need to move away, I need to separate myself, or I need to protect myself from whatever this is. So just enough for you to like wake up and see the signs, but not enough to where it's like a devastating blow. Okay. There's something about that here. Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. What do we have for the Hierophant? Okay, we have Knight of Wands, and we also have an Emperor reverse. So like I was saying, very hot-headed individual, The Emperor reversed is more of a tyrant. He likes to come across as someone that you can put your trust in, someone who is um, trustworthy, respectable, um, a good head on the shoulders. But in reverse, the Hierophant is the opposite. I'm sorry, the Emperor is the opposite of all that. They're more of a tyrant. This is someone who they abuse their power. So if this was someone you were to give your uh, bank account information to, right, this person would abuse that power. And with the Knight of Wands being here, this is someone who's very reckless and also very impulsive, probably a bit of a hothead. Okay. So yeah, just look out for that. Where are we at? 5 minutes. Okay. What's the closing message, please? Spirit guides, what's the closing message for the Earth signs for this upcoming week? Let's close it out. We have 3 of Pentacles reversed. So do not work with this individual. Are you going to see that this is someone that you aren't going to work with? Or you shouldn't work with. 2 of Wands and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords puts up strong boundaries towards this individual. Once you realize that this is someone who is not for the team, this is a person who's only looking out for themselves, you're going to be quick to put up strong boundaries against this person. And if it isn't a person, it could be changing some password or some type of security feature to keep whatever away. All right. So what else is there? What's the 2 of Wands? Ace of Cups reversed. And what's the Ace of Cups? 4 of Wands reversed. This is like you revoking access. So what once was accessible to whatever this energy, whatever this organization is, or this person, this is like you putting up safeguards so that you're no longer accessible, or whatever it is that you were working on or planning for is no longer accessible to this energy. So I think I'm going to leave that there. Yeah. Okay, so Earth signs, that was your message. I hope this was helpful. And please do leave a like, a comment if you want to, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.